Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thanks for joining me once again for one of these Fake Grand Order Diary entries, and we're still in the midst of the id chapter. The Boys Day, Chaldea Boys collection finally finished up, and now we're going to be able to get into the real meat and potatoes of the next story release. And we had Marie Antoinette alter afterwards, but here we go. New servant, and we're not talking about the Tyrant Okage Kyo or the Jean Alter banner. Both of them have been complete for me, so I don't really have to worry about them at all. But Monte Cristo, the Count himself, is showing up, and he does come along with Count Alessandro Cagliostro. But I wonder if I have any excitement for this character whatsoever. I wonder what character I generally have as my poster one that I have every time that I open this up. I wonder if I would like this character. Yes. Edmond Dantes is probably my favorite servant in Fate, so getting essentially another version of him is pretty cool for me. So I want to go in, do some summons and whatnot here. I did end up doing some previously, just some little short ones there. All I really ended up getting was a Alessandro Cagliostro. Found out that he's a pretender, so it's nice to get another pretender into the game since we really don't have all that many. So just having another one is cool, especially since in essentially the Avenger storyline, which is a little strange, but and the only other thing really was I ended up getting one of these Kyrie CEs with him smoking, so which I think it's like another form of the Necromancy CE, but we're going to get on in and see if we might be able to get one of these copies of Count of Monte Cristo, because I do like him, and I think that he might be story locked, so he's either story locked or he's going to be considered an event servant. I don't think that he's in the main gacha, so I will definitely want to be trying to get at least 2 copies of him, because again, favorite servant and just another version of the favorite servant, so it kind of just makes a whole lot of sense. Now, unfortunately, there are new craft essences, but they're not rate up. I was gonna say, so we might not get anything cool. Well, there's new K-scope there, just with I think it's just the HP instead of attack on it. So I mean, we'll certainly take that, add it into our K-scope collection. But regarding the brand new CEs, that's an old one. I wish I got the new version of this. I mean, this is a pretty good summon to start off things with, considering I didn't have great luck with the previous ones. But yeah, the new CEs that have the different the characters on them that are not part of this event, or really not like FGO related, because I'm trying to think what it was. Like Maki was the name of Shinji and the grandfather there that's on the 500-year obsession. But yeah, those ones in the Kyrie are not on rate up, so it's not likely that you're going to get them. They're just, whatever their chances of getting them is what they are. But, it's nice that they're getting those in. I wonder if they will start moving some of those other ones out, like that, not to have them in the main gacha anymore. I'm not too sure, because it's definitely getting a little congested, but I mean, we do still get things like first narrator and this royal presence, but probably the ones like La Folia and Innocent Maiden, Art of Snake, those type of ones that have been around forever. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these ones that are in the main gacha that have been around for quite a bit, they've shown up so much that it just really doesn't do anything. So I mean, you get something like that, was it Holy King of Twilight or something, which came out, I think, maybe in the second year that Fake Grand Order was around, and it's like, at that time, it was a really, really good craft essence. Now it's just like, you know, it's a fine craft essence, but to get a few really quickly, not back-to-back, but, you know, frequently enough, it's just like, man, you know, like, I haven't seen these in a while, but I guess we don't often get story-related content, so we do get the rate up a bit more often, so we are going to be getting the event CEs a bit more easily. Like this record holder, this one's been around for a while as well. Oof, and that one was a min roll, so that's actually pretty bad. Well, let's hope that we can get something a little bit better to perk that up, especially since the first one that we had, you know, what was it, 4 or 5 rare craft essences? You know, we could use with an Avenger or a Pretender there. Though, to be fair, getting a Avenger is going to be a little scary because of Hessian Lobo, but it looks like we're going to get a little bit of our Alessandro Di Cagliostro, so a little bit of MP2 on him. We will certainly take that. I don't know if he's story locked. I think that he is with 50, because I think a non-story locked one is 30, maybe. I think 50 is used when they're either story locked or event locked. Another 5-star CE before Awakening. But yeah, so it's just like, yeah, getting a few copies of him would be good, especially if the only way that I can really get him is run the story gacha, which you never want to do that. And another gold servant, we'll absolutely take that. And another Pretender, okay, another Mr. Cagliostro. But yes, because you can really get them in the story gacha, you can't get them in the normal one. You'll be able to get it after the event ends, but it's then after that point, you can get them during the Boys Day event, which, if they're not the rate-up one, the 5-star servants might not have any rate-ups, 4-star rate-ups to go along with the 5-star. So it might be fine in that point there, but, you know, don't hold your breath on it, because it's then every male servant shows up for, you know, the Boys Day, but then after that it's if it's on rate-up or whatnot. Yeah, essentially kind of how the Bhima is working, because Durga is considered an event servant, but Bhima is a story-locked servant. And we got another 5-star CE here of Child of Atlas. Could use, you know, some of the new stuff here. That was a nice little pause. That's going to be a servant. Come on. Nope, another Pretender. So another Mr. Cagliostro. So that is going to be our 4th copy there. I mean, already doing better than I was in the previous one where I just got the 1 copy of him. So it's definitely picking up a bit more now, though kind of really, really want my boy, Mr. Monte Cristo, because that's the real reason of it. You know, you want to get your favorite servants. Alrighty. Well, we're definitely having better luck now because that's another servant. And okay, so we've completed out Mr. Cagliostro. Are having a difficult time with the count. And to be fair, what I might end up doing is getting 1 copy of the count at this point, and then using some of the USOs that I have saved up to be able to get the other copies, since it has been more summons than normal to get a singular copy, and I do want to get multiple because favorite servant and then also new servant. So that, what is it, MP3 is the best one to get. Another one of these old ones, and I wish I got the newer one. But yeah, I'd like to get 2 copies. It's not like it's a an old one that I'm going to be getting. MP3 is going to be the best for them because MP2 has the biggest leap, but then you go to MP3 and it still has a decent leap in any terms of its stats for the Noble Phantasm, and then 4 and 5 are just more in that vein of like, oh, you know, do you really like the Servant, or you want to max them out type of deal. Alter Ego, get that little bit of shoo-hoo action there. So I think that's what I might do. I might just try to get one copy of him, and again, the USO. So Formal Craft, you know, cleaner. Yeah, nothing in that one there. Okay. Got this one, and then I've got some tickets that I'm willing to use, but I guess because it's my favorite Servant, they want me to try to use a little bit of extra to try to get it. That makes a little bit of sense there, though I don't quite like it. Second Child of Atlas, again, you know, getting a whole lot of these 5-star CEs you don't normally get, or you know, because they're getting crowded out by the event ones. And this is probably gonna, yep, La Folia, this is gonna be it. They wanted to clown on it. Oh, well, it wasn't it, but, I mean, it's not a Servant there, just Hunter's Dream. Yep, ended there, so let's just try to put forth a few tickets just to see if maybe, if just maybe. Don't care about any of the craft essence. We'll just let it play out a little bit more because they are the single summons, and it'd be nice to see things. The new craft essences would also be nice to be able to pick up in this. I doubt that we're really going to be getting them. But Servant, but yeah, just Rider, just a little bit of Ushiwaka. And Fine Construct. Guardian. Yeah, it's definitely looking like there's nothing going through here. The Armoid. And here we are for our double there. Alright, nothing on that, so I'm good to still use some more tickets, because, you know, I'm willing to do it for my favorite, David. And Sakura Special Bento. I have a feeling that because it's my favorite, they want me to go to the pity pool there, where they guarantee it after, what, like 329? And I don't exactly know how many that I've actually done. So I'm just hoping that I'll be able to grab it up here. There we go. Ooh, maybe not pity, maybe just close to the end of it.
Monte Cristo 伯爵である。まったく規格外にも程があるというものだぞ。これは。And there we go. I don't know if that was at pity there, but we ended up getting the boy himself, Mr. Monte Cristo himself. Big attack, a little bit low HP. Again, makes kind of sense with an Avenger. They usually have a bit more attack and a bit more of glass cannony. Don't have much of a niche because they have a niche of killing rulers, but aside from that, you know, they just do the normal damage against basically everyone else except for Berserkers, and then of course Moon Cancers are the ones that take care of them. But we got our Iron Determination Flame EX, increase Quick and Buster, apply Invincible 2 times over 3 turns for yourself. So, I mean, Dante's had some kind of quick up and had a skill for doing Invul Pierce, so I mean, I guess that's a little bit different. Monte Cristo Mythology C, some sort of attack increase, and 14 Stones A gives it a little bit of a MP battery, which was something that Edmond Dantes was lacking for a while there. So, you know, having him start off with it out the gate kind of makes sense with a brand new servant. Get a little bit of Avenger B, get a little bit of MP when you take damage. Oblivion Correction EX has the max amount for that critical strength up, but only has self-restoration D, so I think that's only giving him like 2 or 3 NP gauge each turn. Every little bit helps, but you know, it is what it is. Has an anti-Avenger, so it's it's defeating other Avengers. Interesting. Parody Chateau d'If, personnel, anti-personnel, apply Ignore Invincible for yourself, and inflict stun, deal significant special attack burn damage. Effect increases with each burn status, maximum of 10 on the target, decreases defense 3 turns. Effect increase, so the defense down increases with overcharge, only deals with a certain single enemy, and applies burn to yourself. Okay, so the more... So I'm trying to think if the burn damage, it seems like it's on the opponent and not you. I mean, it could be on yourself there. Interesting, but yep. Same deck as Edmond Dante's 2Q, 2B, and you know, looking good. Hey, you know, I definitely dig being able to get him there, and as I said, because it took a while to get him, and I kind of don't... I'm not having the funds at the moment to be able to do these things. We are just going to be grabbing up one more Monte Cristo here and claiming it. Okay, well, I could not receive friends because my stuff is full, but there we go. Got our second copy, and I'm kind of happy with using my stuff for that because it was taking so long to get it. So thanks for joining me on this particular diary entry. Not quite as great of luck this time around, but again, Desire Sensor for Favorite Servant kind of makes a little bit of sense. I hope you have a lot more luck with whatever it is that you are up to at the moment, and I'll look forward to having you come back in another time. So have a good afternoon, evening, or night. Until you do come back, please take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.